Many people down east either went to bed with or woke up to that sobering news of the plane crash. Some digging a little deeper and finding out they knew some people who were involved. Maybe you have ice, maybe you have snow, depending on where you're at in eastern North Carolina. Make sure you get all of it off before driving. So make sure you get on top of the car, make sure you get on your windshield. Imagine floodwater rising around your home, increasing the threat of mudslides. Also imagine not being able to see it clearly because you're in the dark. Why is the school enacting these guidelines now? Was there an uptick in certain behavior last year that led to this decision? Lenore County drivers were held up this morning, some for almost an hour, after officials got an unusual call regarding a traffic accident. It all happened this morning at the growing memorial outside of Buckingham Palace as Her Majesty's subjects play tribute to her historic reign. It's no secret that the cost of nearly everything is going up, and that includes rent. And if you just scroll through some of these comments, you can see the massive amount of people that really do have an emotional connection to this building.
Didn't know you were a Yankees fan.
Well, I guess I am today. Okay, who's gonna catch the ball? Oh! I almost got it, actually. Welcome to your first fabulous Fall Friday. What do you think about that alliteration?
I love it.
I guess we're gonna say hello and goodbye at the same time. Go ahead and dive in.
Good for you.
This is what I needed at 6 o'clock in the morning.
It's
I
not
was having
really
some separation anxiety,
Well, there you go.
so I feel better.
Now you've got a buddy, and hopefully Honey Pot will have a buddy.
Carrots for the bunny and then the cookies for Santa.
You failed the bunny.
That's what's been going. That's why no bunny likes me today. It's a big milestone, you know,
Yeah.
riding a bike. You always talk about it, and they say you never forget. Somehow I did, but that's another topic for another
We'll get you
time.
back on a bike.
I watch Top Chef, so I know a lot of it goes to the presentation. So let me tell you, you are on the money right here. Everybody put your arms up.
Oh, yeah, here's Jim.
I don't play sports with balls. Well, I'm testing the snow out for you.
It's
Great for a
kinda
snowman.
powdery.
A little
It's kind of well,
snowball
that one
fight.
worked out.
Unlike other teenagers, Cadence Nicholson isn't focused on high school sports, prom, or even good grades.
It's a little harder.
All those things aren't as important when you're fighting through physical therapy for the life you once had.
I didn't really get to live my life as a child. I mean, I'm going through injuries that no child should be able to go through.
A year ago, Cadence was left in critical condition when she and 2 other teens were hit by a car along US 70 Service Road outside of New Bern.
She suffered a fractured jaw. Her 2 front teeth were ripped completely out. She broke her sternum, fractured 14 ribs.
While her body is much stronger these days, her heart is only beginning to heal.
I didn't think he was gone. And then it started to kick in, and I started to realize that he's not here anymore.
Braden Rivenbark, Nicholson's boyfriend, was killed on impact. An embrace, the last memory before the crash.
I remember slightly waking up on the accident and looking over and seeing him laying there.
Rivenbark's mother, Christy Turbyville, finds herself thinking of what her son's future could have been.
He will never get married. He will never have kids. And he would have been the best dad.
Troopers said 52-year-old Sean Teague was behind the wheel that night and didn't stop to help.
He didn't know that Braden was dead. You know, he didn't know. He didn't know nothing. He didn't know that, you know, he didn't even try to see.
The life of a funny outdoorsman who loved his family turned into a memory that day.
He lit up the world. That smile. If he went in a room, everybody was drawn to him.
His mom finds comfort in knowing her son is watching over from above.
I gotta do right and stay strong for his little brother and for him, because that's what he would want. And, you know, but nothing makes it easy.
Last year's crime scene is now a memorial that sits as a reminder of the tragedy that turned strangers into family.
Good recovery.
As Nicholson continues to make strides in her recovery, Rivenbark's mother reflects on what she meant to her son.
She holds a big part of him in her to me. So, you know, they are my family. They will always be my family.
Kenny Laughinghouse spends his days doctoring his precious mums. If he's not tying up a stem,
It's not going to hurt it a bit. Many times I've done it.
he's hauling plants from his house to the road front.
There's days during the summertime, you know, when the heat index is well over 100,
you know, I don't have a dry stitch on me.
All of that hard work is going to support a cause close to his heart.
I go over there, you know, with my wife, and I sit out, you know, wait for my wife for, you know, 45 minutes or an hour.
Laughing House is talking about his wife, Brenda, who he drives to the cancer center at Carolina East for treatment of metastatic breast cancer.
And I see a lot of people that I know. It hurts. And they're no longer here.
So he's donating all of the proceeds from his mom's sale to the State Employees Credit Union Cancer Center. And while he says he doesn't get a penny out of it,
Because they're getting so pretty and top heavy.
he gets a feeling like no other.
I'm gonna tell you what, it's been so nice. You really have. I mean, it's hard to explain because, you know, you have people come up here and they say, I can't find moms like this nowhere.
Decades-long neighbors say they support Laughing House not only because the money goes to a good cause, but
When I heard about it and his mom's looked so much better than mine, I went and got that and got some of them.
as his green thumb gives him the motivation to keep going.
As long as I can get up every morning and be vertical, I'm gonna do it.